Alright, so today it's snowing, it looks miserable outside. It's a little bit chilly, but it's not too bad. I've got a quiet day today, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the Astra van and get them seats back in. I've cleaned them all up and I've sat them in the conservatory for drying, which pleased the missus. So I'm going to get them in. I'm going to I've got a coolant light that keeps coming on in the van intermittently, so I'm going to try and have a look at that. And the driver's rear arch is a bit scabby, probably seen that in the previous videos, so I'm going to try and I don't have any paint the same colour for it, but I've got all the stuff to prep it and protect it just now until I get a tin of paint to blend it in. I've got another tyre that's leaking I need to reseal, and the tow bar electrics, some monkeys put it on and just twisted the wires together rather than properly soldering and insulating them, and also the little buzzer is broken and it's buggered up the electrics a little bit, so if you hook it up to a trailer, the left indicator doesn't work and the fog lights don't work, so I bought a new buzzer wiring loom thing, so I'll probably wire that up properly. And there was something else I was going to do with the van. I gave it a wash yesterday. I can't remember what the other thing is now, but I'm sure it'll come to me when I do it. So yeah, I'll just take you along. I'll just edit it quick so you don't have to watch any boring stuff, and it gets more content out there, I suppose. But the Astra van, I was actually going to sell it a little while ago, but I've used it quite a bit recently, and it just goes so well. It drives so well. It's amazing on fuel. I mean, it's just so good. It's pointless getting rid of it because I'll never get another one the same. Although, I mean, like I said, I do plan to get a Discovery or some sort of truck in Navara, maybe for towing my trailer, so I'm not sure I would use it much after that, but it's probably still not worth me selling yet, so I don't know, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm going to sort the little issues that it has just now before they start piling up and then it becomes a task to fix everything, so let's get it in. Alright, so we're going to take these seats out, the Recaros. Yeah, they look cool, but they're really not that comfy for me. They hurt my back, and I can't actually move it back far enough because it's so bulky. There is a oh, I forget the word. Mine's gone blank. Partition bit behind the seats, yeah, that stops it moving back, but they're so big and bulky that the standard seats go back a bit further. I need a bit more leg room with being so tall, so yeah, I'm gonna go and pull them out and swap them over. So that's the driver's seat in. I did give him a good wet vac and everything, so not too bad. Yeah, standard is the new modified, I'm telling you, especially on older stuff. Let's get the other one done. The passenger seat's in. So yeah, better for the seat in it, feels better. So it's taken maybe near 3 months to do that, and about 5 minutes to actually do the task. Crazy. But right, so I'm just going to go and check all the fluids because I have been using it quite a bit, and I usually do weekly checks on my cars. Every Sunday I'll do all the fluids and tyre pressures, but I haven't done it this week or Sunday past. It's Tuesday now, so I haven't used it though, but I'll go and do it now before I forget. Alright, so I've just done my engine oil. It's fine. I've topped up the screen wash. Coolant level's good. Brake fluid's good. And I keep forgetting until I lift the bonnet that I need to get another one of these pipes. I'm going to go and have a quick look on eBay just now before I forget again. It doesn't affect the running of the van yet, but it's better to just get that stuff sorted as soon as possible before it does cause issues. But yeah, it still looks pretty clean under there. I would like a battery bag. I've got a Mark 5, but they're slightly different. But it's just minor details, so I'm going to have a look for that before I move on to the next job on the list. I just thought I might have a pipe up here. Oh, this is all Z20 let stuff, but I'm pretty sure the pipes were similar, if not the same. Let me see if I can find something up there. Oh, I'll put the camera down, I need 2 hands. So yeah, I've got this Z20 let X airbox, which is just the same as this one. And I don't know if the pipe's the same, it looks similar. I'll just go and try it on. Now, our pipe fits. It must be slightly longer because it's pulling up one side there, it won't straighten up. So it must be slightly longer here, but yeah, I'll do the job till I get one. I just need to go and put a clamp on here with one of the original ones because I don't like these Julies. And there's a clamp missing off of here as well, so I'll try and put one on there. I managed to get an original clip for there. I don't have one small enough for this, but it's well on there, it can't go anywhere. And I'm sure I'll come across a clip one day. Yeah, so that's a bit better, everything's tickety-boo under there. Right, so I'm just trying to find the leak, and you'll see it's just leaking at this seam and about here and there. So I just need to pop the tyre off and reseal it. The alloys are in need of a refurb really, but if you've seen the issue I had with the GSI wheels, I can understand why I'm reluctant to put them anywhere. But so these are the original Ronal Sportive alloys. So we want to keep these, and the tyres I actually had lying around just to put on when I got the van back on the road. They're proper budget tyres. It's not usually something I do, but it was just to get it MOT'd for as cheap as possible. So I'm going to go and source a set of Continentals or something like that. Because I don't really like cheap tyres. It's just something I've never really done. So there's no point starting now. But for the time being, I'll just go and reseal these and I'll do the job. And hopefully I don't have to blow them up every 2 or 3 days. It's just a bit of annoying, especially if I don't have the compressor fired up that day. I've got to go and fire it up, man. It takes ages for it to fill up if you don't use it. So yeah, I'll go and do that, and then we'll move on to whatever's next. So we've got the tyres all sealed again. The bead of the alloy is pretty badly corroded, so I'll have to think about getting them refurbed soon. But while I've got this wheel off, this arch is the worst bit of rust on the whole motor. So I think I might, while it's up in the air, I might just rub this back to bare metal and treat it. Maybe put some, what will I do? I'll take it back to bare metal and I'll put a couple of coats of Q rust on it. Then, depending on how bad the pitting is, I put a bit of filler on, but I really don't want to do the filler. I don't have the patience for that, but if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. And then I'll maybe hit it with a bit of etch, bit of filler primer, and then I just need to get some top coat for it, some colour, base coat I should say. But I'll sand it back first. It's always a bit, I'm not a body guy by any stretch of the imagination, but it still seems pretty solid. So I did, we had a Vitara years ago and the arches were pretty bad on it, and I thought I would do the same. I'd rub it back and just treat it just to prolong it. But when I started rubbing away with the sandpaper, it took half the wing, just disintegrated. So I thought, oh god, that was a bad idea. Obviously the best thing to do is just get a replacement arch, but I just want to tidy it up just now. It's an awful eyesore, so I'll crack on with that, get it sanded back. Okay, so I've sanded the worst bits down, back to bare metal. So I'm just going to put some couple coats of this on and just leave it for a few hours to do its job, and then I'll probably have to put a skim and a filler on. It has nipped away a couple of bits here, but yeah, it'll look better than it was before. So while that Q rust is QKU-ring, I'm doing a bit of, it's gone all wonky, that. That's just to see. I'm just seeing why the coolant light keeps coming on intermittently. So the snap-on Solus machine that I have, it doesn't let me look into the coolant module. So I'll have to use Opcom. And so all it's saying is, just we'll ignore the blower motor as a heater motor. The problem is the engine coolant temperature and no signal, so I think that's, I'll have a look at it when it's down, but it's probably just a faulty sensor or a loose connection from when I've put the engine in. Because it doesn't come on all the time, and there's no pattern to it, it's just random, so it'll be something simple, which is great, which is good news. But I'll have a look at it once it's down. I'm just waiting for this to dry, but I think it's going to be a while because it's absolutely freezing today. I would like to get a bit of filler on there and I'll smooth out at the least today, but we'll see how it goes. I've got to go and do an MOT in a minute, so I'm running out of time. But yeah, so not too bad today. I got most of the stuff done I wanted to do, apart from that wing, obviously clear them. The only thing I've really got left to do is sort the tow bar electrics, which isn't a big push for it, because The only reason I know that they're faulty is because I was towing my trailer with it, and the lights weren't working. But this van is no good for towing that trailer. I think this van can only tow 750 legally, 750 kilos legally, and the trailer is 850 empty. So I need something that pulls 3.5 ton. Which is why I'm looking at Discos or Navaras or something along that lines. So, cool. I'll just I'll wrap it up here. I also got that pipe sorted. I've done all the fluid levels. I've done the tires. Done all the tire pressures. And yeah, I gave it a clean yesterday. I do need to go and order some decent tires and see if I can get someone to refurbish these alloys. And yeah, it's pretty. It's as mint as you're gonna get. This van, especially for the age of it. It's a cracking van. It's brilliant. I can't fault it. Everything for them are cheap to fix, reasonably simple to diagnose any faults with them. So yeah, cool. So it's a short, another update on the Astra van. I'll come back. I'll probably not do a video on the rest of the arch. I'll just post pictures up on Facebook or Instagram, and save myself the embarrassment of the trying to do something that I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. So I'll just post the after pictures with one of them fancy filters so it looks amazing. And then I can say that I'm awesome at bodywork and no one will be any the wiser. Cool. Alright, we'll see you in the next one. Cheers, buddies. Ta-da.